Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we're going to be taking a look at some excerpts from episode 3 of Street Dance Girl Fighter season 2. Very excited about this. All of my excerpts are from the full episode reaction I just reacted to, and I'm very excited about the discussions that are to follow in the comments. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah! Throw that paper away!
오. 와우. 그렇지. 해야지.
I feel so proud. They're like, guys, I'm so glad they're on my team. The energy is so good. Yes.
완전히 팠네.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
뭐 하는 걸까? 와. 제발.
Great start.
이거 어떡하지 하고 옆을 봤는데 같은 표정으로 저를 바라보고 있더라고요. 망했구나.
Oh no. I made a mistake. Oh my god. She's like, oh, I can't remember the choreography. This is the wolf flow energy, man. Oh man. I love it. They're like, go for it. Keep going. Did I forget the choreography?
잼을 해야 되나? 틀린 게 표정에서 다 보이고 소리를 지르시고 보는 입장으로서도 별로 기분이 썩 좋지는
Oh
않더라고요.
man. Oh man.
아, keep going. 뭐야, 빨리 정신 차려. 야,
That's the hard part.
혜영이가 지금 정신을 못 차린다.
Okay. Did we forget choreography? Oh, it's okay. That's true. They're probably gonna get in the bottom. They're probably gonna be last place for this. There you go. Finish it up. You got it. There we go.
야, 좋아.
We got. So it was really nice to see that moment. That was a fun moment for sure. There they go. Honestly though, like, because here's the thing, what's so interesting about this is that if Jam pulled that, or if Bebe pulled that, or 1 Million pulled that, everyone would be like, what happened? But here, it's not weird, it's just, it doesn't surprise me that happened. Does that make sense? And I hate the fact that it was something that, you know,
다 제치고 1등.
it was something that for me when I look at it, I'm like, okay, so I know that choreography is not their strongest suit, but they actually had all of them who competed here, they showcased great choreography, right? All of them did. So it is interesting though that they're not coming at it from they're not like Wolflow where they're in the underground battle scene. I mean, some of them maybe, but the crews that they had going into the show really gave off like they understood more fluency in choreography than like Wolflow or B2B in Street Man Fighter, Street Woman Fighter respectively, right? So I will say it is a bit disappointing that they were so quick to forget the actual choreography. There wasn't a lot to go off of outside of the obvious mistakes. So I mean, their energy, they set it up, the acting is so great here. I love the energy. They set it up so well. And only if they remembered the choreography, even if it was messy, people I think would have been a lot more gracious to them. But because everybody else prepared and they did come across the most unprepared, you know. They actually lived out the delinquent life is what this felt like, you know. The beginning was so captivating. and it makes you set your hopes up pretty high for them. They go, they take it, they rip it. Really great moment. And then we didn't even get an 8 count in of the actual choreography, where they made like obvious mistakes. They all blanked, you know. But that happens. That is life, and it happens. And I'm hopeful that we get to see some sense of redemptiveness from this. How they all come back. They're getting ready. You know, we want to see some structure here. That was great. Great start. But it reads off a little bit, you know, how Smoke from Bada looks. But they did enough where it wasn't the same thing, obviously. But I like the levels. They go up. They bring it around. Some of the range is a little off here. They come back in. Now from here, it just falls apart. Completely falls apart. You know, I know they're trying to do more like the rock and the bounce, and all of it just looks so similar. It just feels very dysfunctional, I think is my goal here. Yeah, it is hard. It's hard for me to critique what's going on here. Just the frustration. I get it. I totally understand. I appreciate the honesty of where they're coming at this from. But it's not looking favorable for them. I think for them it's really fun. Also note this too, with the other mentors, they're not looking at each other like, wow, your team sucks, or wow, what happened. They are all very much in the empathetic side of, hey, it could happen to any of us. Do you know what I mean? So I think that they're very supportive of each other. I think that's another thing. It feels very supportive here and collaborative here in comparison to the first season, but it could be just the format of the first season, how they chose to film it. But how they're doing this here, they're very much coming at it from, yo, I get it. Because they have had zero say in how these crews have come across as a crew yet. Right here, they're being encouraging. They just, it's not working. They just continue to do like the more like a jack with the heel digs is really what it feels like we're doing until we're catching up. It's just so interesting. They keep showing her, and Mana Queen will have to freaking bring it if they keep bringing her up, because she's gonna get some hate because of how Mnet, you know how Mnet likes to edit stuff. They're really setting it up like Mana Queen's got to bring it. I know. Pull yourself together. I love them all laughing because they're like, she's losing her mind. Right here, now we get back in with a little bit of locking. Took them a second to find their footing. Yeah, it looks like she's marking it, so that would be, you know, as a leader, I'm assuming she's the leader. I really feel like she needs to take more responsibility, if that makes sense. Like, there is some humor behind this, but it's because of the caricature of Hook and how Mnet has structured how she gives off the energy similar to, you know, Mini Wolflow. So I get that, but also it's like, I know it's frustrating, but I don't see like any fighting spirit to push through like we saw from Jam or from 1 Million. And I think that may be something that gets brought up as a critique. You know, it really felt like you didn't take this seriously, and it, you know, and it made it feel like they're not in it to win it, you know, because it just looks so underprepared in the choreographic as a group. Like, the stuff as a group is not clean, you know. Even the rocks side to side, the angle is off. It's little things like that. That was a fun moment, and I love the fact that we still get to see like 1 Million, wonderful in sense of hype. They're doing a great job hyping in the front. That's great, and I think that's important because not everybody may act like that, and it is good to be encouraged in that way. This is a really fun moment that happened, and it goes up, down. That was fun. I just love that gimmick. It does remind me of Team Yellow that we saw, because they did like playing the piano, but they're not the only ones that could do something like this. I did say, like, honestly, I may have to go back in my notebook and see who in the world I said was each one, because that, I'm gonna rip it up like them, throw it out the window, because after I realized how the show is gonna work, nothing that I said would have actually mattered, because it's all independent people. It's not crews, you know. So anyway, but I love the energy on this though. running through. That was a fun gimmick moment. Love the energy that she's bringing here. They're really trying to salvage it, is what it feels like. So from that DJ moment to the end was great in that very beginning, but everything else was a hot mess express, I'm afraid. The build up as they come near the front was really nice. They turned, but even the ending was off. Oh no. So they're gonna get last. I'm pretty confident in that. And then how they turn around, not everybody finished the same way. It just has this nonchalant, like, she's a little late into the end. So I hope that we're able to see some sense of, like, she understands the weight of the responsibility that her role is, because she is the leader. And there is a difference between, like, being gimmicky and giving up and that kind of stuff, but for this is technically a mission, so really trying to fight for it. And she may feel remorseful, obviously, but I don't know if she approached it, you know, just, I could see she was frustrated, and it was a bit humorous, similar to, you know, how Hook is. But it does go back to all the other groups really tried to hold it down even when mistakes were made, and it really felt like they just never quite got to grab it back, you know. So I'm very curious what the other people are going to say, and they will probably be the last team out of the 6. But the beginning was really cool, and I see so much potential here. If they cleaned it up, this would have been a freaking cool, very innovative set, personally. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see any more full episode reactions, excerpts from the show, I have all of that all over Patreon, but I do my best to try to get the excerpts out in a timely manner as well, because I really enjoy just the discussions that I have both on Patreon and YouTube. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you in the discussions like you have been before. And if this is your first time coming to a video of mine, thank you so much for your support and just taking the time to watch. It means a lot. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.